Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today I am making Chewy Keto chocolate chip cookies. So I'm just gonna go over the ingredients real quick to see what you'll need. Almond flour, also coconut flour, and this recipe calls for like vital wheat gluten, or it says you can use the I'm probably gonna mess up this name, xanthan gum. So I have that, so I use the xanthan gum. And then baking soda and baking soda, baking powder, and unsalted butter. And then it says like Splenda or Truvia, but I use Swerve, the granular kind, for the sugar. And then it also says blackstrap molasses, but I couldn't find molasses, so I just went ahead and used the Swerve brown sugar mixture. So it still will all be keto. It says the molasses is just to give it that brown sugar flavor that chocolate chip cookies have. But so I have keto brown sugar, will work. And then vanilla extract. I found this Mexican vanilla blend extract, so I use this when my recipes call for, hey Dinara, when it calls for vanilla extract, I usually use this vanilla. It gives it a little bit of a different flavor I like. So, but and it's also keto. And then 2 eggs and Lily's semi-sweet chocolate chips is what I use. So, those are the recipes that I know. If y'all just jumped on, I will go over the recipes again as I'm putting them in the amount that you need. But I'll also put the recipe in the comments so that y'all know them. And go ahead, if y'all are watching me live, put live in the comments so that I know you're watching me live. If you're watching me on the replay, go ahead and put replay in the comments. All right, so I'm gonna get started. The first thing, I already preheated my oven to 350, and then I'm gonna mix my dry ingredients in a bowl. So first I'm gonna start with the almond flour, and we need 1 cup of almond flour. So here's my 1 cup of almond flour, and put it in my bowl. And then we need 1/4 a cup of coconut flour. How are y'all doing today? Y'all excited for these chocolate chip cookies? They taste so yummy. I love these. If you can't have the real chocolate chip cookie, these are the next best thing. So that was 1/4 a cup coconut flour, and then it also says 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. So I'll just add 2 tablespoons also. 1, 2. And then, so again, the recipe calls for vital wheat gluten, but I couldn't find that, so I'm using this xanthan gum. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. If you know how to say it, you could say it for me. Teach me how, because I don't know. I just know this is something that they use a lot in the keto recipes. And it's 1/4 teaspoon that we're using of this. So that, okay, my baking soda and my baking powder. Baking soda is 1/2 teaspoon. I always get them mixed up, my baking soda and my baking powder, but not this time I didn't. And my baking powder is 1/4 a teaspoon. And so right now I'm just mixing all my dry ingredients together. And actually this is all the ingredients that I'm gonna mix. So in this bowl, I mixed my almond flour, my coconut flour, my xanthan gum, the baking soda, and the baking powder. So I'm just gonna mix that around just kind of to where they're all mixed in, and then like some of that almond powder had like lumps. Oh, y'all can even see. So I'm just gonna do that. And go ahead and let me know where y'all are watching from, and if you're watching live or if you got me on the replay, put replay just so that I know who's watching. Yeah, I can never pronounce that. I don't. Maybe I'll have to Google it, Amber, to see if I'm saying that Xanthan gum. I don't know. I want to pronounce the X, but who knows if we even pronounce it. Okay, so my dry ingredients I mixed. My next one is the sweet. It's still dry ingredients, but it's also with the butter and the eggs, so it's more of the wet ingredients. But I'm gonna mix it in my Ninja, because it will beat it together. So for this one, I'm gonna put 1/4 a cup of butter. And so there's my butter. But I'm gonna cut 4 tablespoons because that will equal my 1/4 a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've had my butter out so that it could be soft. Soft butter. Because when it's hard, it's just hard to mix it. So, and I'm just cutting it to put in there. And now I'm going to add my Splenda. And actually I'm going to get more because this bag is almost done. Sorry about that. I meant to grab my new bag, but I didn't. All right, so it's Swerve regular sugar. That's what I'm using for my substitute. And so on this, it's a little bit tricky on the recipe, and I'm just modifying it. I've made the cookies before, and I've tasted them. They taste great. So the modifications are all good. They still work. So it says 6.5 tablespoons of Splenda, or another sweetener, and then 3.5 tablespoons of stevia, or another sweetener that measures like sugar. So this is the substitute sugar that I have. I don't have Splenda and stevia. I just use Swerve. Swerve works just as fine. So I'm going to put, let me do my math right here, 10 tablespoons of Swerve sugar. I don't know why they're trying to trick me on the recipe. I don't know what they're thinking, but I'm gonna put 10 tablespoons of Swerve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, most of these recipes that we get are from a secret keto group that I'm joined on Facebook. So if you want to be part of that group, so you can get these cool recipes too, go ahead and drop secret group in the comments so I can add you. All right, so that was my 10 tablespoons of my other sweetener, substitute sweetener. And it, for the blackstrap molasses, I could not find that. So, and it says it's optional anyways, it just adds that brown sugar flavor. So I found Swerve brown sugar. So I am going to add half a teaspoon of the brown sugar. And you know what, this brown sugar really does make a difference, because I've made chocolate chip cookies, keto cookies, without the brown sugar Swerve, and you could tell it was missing something. And I've made these cookies with the brown sugar, and it is so good. It takes away that chocolate chip craving. Okay, I'm gonna add a teaspoon vanilla extract, and again, I use this Mexican blend vanilla extract. It just gives it a little bit different flavor, and it's still keto, 0 carbs, and I've got it at Walmart. I've tried to do this with mix it with Cool Whip to kind of, I don't know, here in Texas we have Amy's ice cream, and my favorite flavor is Mexican vanilla, so that's what I was trying to make with that. 1 teaspoon. To my teaspoon. Here it is. Okay. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla is going in here. All right. So for this, I'm gonna have to go over there to my Ninja to beat it. So it's gonna be a little bit loud, and I might not get to talk to you, but I'm still here. Blending it till it's light and fluffy. So those are the instructions, to blend that till it's light and fluffy. And once it's light and fluffy, then I'll add my eggs. All right, so now I'm gonna add 2 eggs. I'm gonna let y'all see it. It looks light and fluffy to me. So now I'm gonna add my 2 eggs. Hey guys, thank you for joining. If y'all wanna drop for me, if you're watching me live, drop live in the comments so I know. If you're watching me on the replay, drop replay. And I was saying I get these recipes from a secret keto recipe group on Facebook. If you want to be part of that group so you can get these recipes too, drop secret group in the comments and I'll add you. Okay, now I'm going to blend it. I added my 2 eggs and I'm going to blend it now. Once I blended all of that, and now it's a little bit like liquidy because of the eggs. Now I'm going to add this to my dry mixture. Sorry guys, it's so loud. Sorry, y'all didn't see that. I didn't make it in the bowl. Whoops. So these cookies are only 1.5 net carbs. So that's a good thing. A cookie that's only 1.5 net carbs. All right. So now, once I've done that, I'm just gonna mix it in a little bit It says, so mix it until you form a ball of dough. So what I did is I mixed it a little bit till I got most of the dry, the dry mixture in the bowl. And then I'm gonna add my chocolate chips. And I've got the Lily's chocolate chips, and they're the same. 3 carbs for like 30 chips. I don't know how many chips. It's 1/4 a cup of chips. I don't know if that's 30 chips, so I'm not really gonna count. It's really good though. So, I don't know if those are about 30. Who knows? I was never good at those guessing games. You know, like when you go to a baby shower and they put the candies or the nuts in a jar and they want you to guess how much it is just by looking at it. Yeah, not me. All right, so once I've mixed this all like this, it wants us to put it in the refrigerator for 15 to 20 minutes. Since I was doing this live, I thought ahead and I made a batter already and I had it in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna take that batter out and we're gonna put it on our things so that I don't have y'all sitting here waiting for 15-20 minutes, or I don't have to let y'all leave without finishing the whole recipe. So here's my batter that I made earlier, and I'm gonna make more room. Here's my pan. It says that you could just use a cookie sheet and just grease it. I don't like to do that. I like to put foil on it, so I just put foil on mine. So with the batter, you're just gonna take it and you're just gonna roll it into a ball. And I just did about that size. So, and then you'll just put it like you put regular cookies. Just line them. It's always hard to not try to do it so big. And the recipe said that she made about 15 of these cookies. So we'll see how it is. So, what are some other ideas that y'all like for me to make? I know I'm working on, I know one had said to make, it's like pan dulce, sweet bread. I forget the name of it, but I'm working on that, looking. I think I found a recipe on to make that, but what are some other things that y'all like? Keto, of course. Let me know, drop in the comment, keto. I'll probably do a keto lasagna next week. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot, I don't know if y'all have seen, I'm doing the 75 hard challenge. Today was my day 1. Not too bad because it is day 1. I'll let you know maybe after a week. We'll see how it goes. But y'all should check it out. Maybe y'all can join, modify it for your liking. It's 75 days of a strict diet, a gallon of water. I'm doing 1 PTK, which is my ketone drink, a day, and then 2 30-minute workouts, reading for 10 minutes, and no alcohol or no cheat days. So I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna go good. But I always love to have people do it with me. It's more fun when you have people doing it with you. All right, I'm almost done, and I have 3, 4, I have 12 right now, and I'm almost done. I think I can make one more row. Just try to make it work. Sorry. So this is what I have left, so I think I could get about 3 more out of it. Ooh, brownies and cupcakes. Oh yeah, I like cupcakes. I could do cupcakes. That's a good one. Cupcakes is a good one. I like that. Oh yeah, fat bombs. Fat bombs are good because they're always, it's just a fast snack that you can get in there and eat. All right. So I did 15. I have my 15 cookies. Okay, so now at this part, you're just gonna get a spoon and you're just gonna press them down very gently because they're not going to flatten their self, obviously, because it's not that self-rising flour. So I just have to flatten it, and I'll show you how it looks in just a minute. All right, so there are my cookies flattened, and now I'm just gonna put them in the oven for 9 minutes. All right, and so it says just to put them in the oven for 9 minutes, and they're gonna be chewy and soft. The recipe says if you do not want them to be chewy and soft like that, then put them in for 12 minutes. But I like that middle gooey, chewy part, so I'll take them out at 9 minutes. And I'm gonna show you the ones that I did already put in the oven and made out, just so that you could see the finished product. And then I will post this recipe for you and the batch that I have in the oven when it's finished. But also remember, if you want to be part of that secret keto recipe group that I'm a part of on Facebook, drop secret group in the comments and I will add you to that group so that you can get these recipes too. Good job, Destiny. You finished your gallon. Me too. I finished my gallon of water. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Sorry, I had cookie gunk all over my hands. I didn't want to get raw cookie dough on the other cookies. So these are what they'll look like. See? Looks like a chocolate chip cookie to me. And it's so yummy. And the texture is good. You can even tell the texture. It's not like, because I know that's a big thing. If you know keto, you know texture is a big thing. But these are so good. They're just like chocolate chip cookies. So good. We'll love them. You guys will love them. If y'all make them, oh, tell Bella I said hi. Oh, I love my Bella. Share a picture with me of your guys' making. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Again, if y'all want to be part of that secret keto group so you can get these recipes as well, just drop secret group in the comments and I'll add you to that group. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you later, and I'll also add this recipe to the comments and a picture of our other cookies batched. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye.